Hello friends, once more. We're getting close to the end now. We haven't got that much to do. We're just editing this tree and then we're going to put some fog in, maybe a HDRI, and then we'll see what happens. Alright. So what we want is to add something to this, but if you click the tree and then press tab, it's just points. These are just curves, that's it. So what you can do is if you want better different shapes, you can move the tree branches after you're happy with the initial shape, so you can fine tune this to your heart's content, basically, as long as it's points. When you're happy with the shape, and I'm perfectly fine with that, we want to convert that to a mesh. So if we go to object again, convert mesh, and now if we tab, we've got the usual. We've got vertices, faces, and edges. So we do need to unwrap it, but very simply, select all U and then press unwrap. You can just press U twice or U and then unwrap. And it might take a little bit longer than usual because there's a lot of points, but job done. And we'll just give it the wood material. And let's head over to viewport render and let's have a look what that does. So this looks to me like the UVs are, we're going to UV editor, clicking that one, remember, and then tab into edit mode. And I'm just going to press, it's all stretched over here, so I want to stretch it out along the X, so SX. Let's just really drag that, and you see it's having a better effect on the tree. Let's take off the viewport edit, and then I'm just going to scale that up a lot. I just want really fine grains. That's fine. That's alright, that. If we go back to our camera, we can now place our tree. Shift Alt Z or that button. I just want to get my tree back. And I think the first one, I'm going to take this one over back to my 3D viewport. I'm going to put the first one over here. I'm going to scale it up even more, actually. I'd like it a bit closer to that. I Shift Alt Z, turn off my thing. That's nice. And then with that tree selected, press Alt D to clone it, and then just rotate it a bit. It's a different tree, isn't it? Just drop that one there, I guess. Maybe there. That looks cool. And now we've pretty much set all that. We'll do these little decoration on the door last, but and now I would like to set up the scene. So go into your world properties, this one, and then under strength, put it down to 0. Nothing at all, because we're going to do all this with lights. And I'm going to head back into my camera. So now this window up here becomes fairly useful, because this is where we're going to set our lights up from above. So I'm going to Shift A and then add a light, a point. And where are you? Just press G, there it is. By the way, if you want your 3D cursor to ever not be, and you want everything to come from the center again, all you got to do is press Shift C, and it will drop the 3D cursor back in the middle. So now every light I add will be here. So this is our light, and let's just see if you bring it close. I'm going to head into front view, back into thingy, and I'm just going to go over to the light properties and then put that up to another 20,000, no, 2,000. Make it slightly blue, because this is going to be a bit of sunshine, moonlight, and I'm going to take it behind and I'm going to put it right up in the sky like that, just so we got a little bit of colour there, you know. And the sun, I believe, is what's causing this light, so I'm going to completely turn the sun off. And if we head back into overhead mode, and where did I put that light? There it is. If you can't find it, it just comes as a point. And Shift D, duplicate that, and then we want to light our thing, but I'm going to make this an orange, give it an orange color, and I'm going to bring that up to the 20,000 this time. Yeah, no, 10,000. And then I'm just going to move it, get it in a good spot. And I'm going to take the radius up to 0.5 meters, just no more, 1 meter, just to soften those shadows. Maybe even bring it closer. Okay. Now, if you add a curve, you've not done this before, so just Shift A, mesh, curve, circle. And we can see that circle in this window here. And that is just, it's a curve. So we need to convert this to a mesh because we're just going to fill it in a face and use it as a moon. So under object, convert to mesh. And now we have points. And just select them all with A, press F. It's a huge n-gon, but it doesn't matter. It's just a simple shape. And we want to rotate that on the X by 90. I'm just back in front view. And let's just put that in the sky. And we're going to make an emissive material. Although I would like to, yeah. So if you click New, and then this Principled BSDF, if you press Shift S, and then under Shader, you've got Emission. Click that. And just maybe take that up, the strength up to 20. Now, where is my moon? Here. Okay, so I'm going to take that, go back into above, and I want it a bit further back. Maybe a bit of... Oh, I got. Oh, a bit big, isn't it? Let's make that a bit smaller. Okay, so that's our moon. And I just realized before we add volumetrics, oh, we can get rid of that plane that we made just as solo to get the trees. So get rid of that. We're going to need to put some volumetrics in the fog. And when we add that, the lights are going to go insane. So there'll be quite a bit of tinkering to get that done. But for now, I think I might actually just put another tree behind. So Alt D. Let's see if I can get something behind. I'm going to bring it up. It doesn't matter. It could be on a hill. Who cares? Just turn it off. That's a bit busy. Just a hint, guys. Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice. Okay. All right. Sweet. We're getting there. So when I come back, we're going to do the volumetrics and then render it. Might get it all done in one. Might not. I don't know. But we'll find out when we get back. Until then, farewell.